And welcome back to our playthrough of the Chiss Ascendancy and Star Wars Fallen Republic. So I figured out, yeah, it is Control F9 to take off the HUD, so you get a more cinematic view in the battles. I always forget about hotkeys, whether it's this game or like Space Engineers is very bad as far as forgetting hotkeys. I mean, at least in this game, you can look up most of the hotkeys within the game, I think. Oh wait, no, you can't. You have to open up like a help screen or something that brings it up. Yeah, never mind. I take it back. Yeah, you gotta look online for hotkeys for Stellaris as well. So we're continuing to expand our territory here. We've set up one decent choke point at Tanupe, which I think is leading into Killik territory. Now we have to probably prepare the more southern portion of the galaxy. The Piran Nebula over here I don't think is going to be too much of an issue. Actually, I could go take out those ships with what I have here. Gonna let them repair first though. Ooh, what are we doing for you? We're good on amenities, so I don't necessarily have to worry about that, so I can go ahead and put one more into something else here. And then I'll have one little thing available. Well, I can do the residences, that'll be 4. Do I want to go for another trade market? I could. Actually, let's do the energy grid, because that's almost always a big benefit.
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
While I'm thinking about it, I'm adding energy grids to the whole, to all of my worlds. Even if the world isn't necessarily like focused on energy. It's good to have. Also, I have a lot of unemployed people here, so let's try and fix that. Although I will say, I think most planets in Fallen Republic,
our survey is finished,
can get some manner of energy buildings. It's not quite like base Stellaris, where you're sometimes limited on what you can have.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Alright, so we can do Cloud City. Do I do the ship architecture next? Or additional hyperfuel? Well, synthetic hyperfuel.
We're going to need maintenance after this.
It does have its uses. It's a little expensive. Let's go for the tier 1 types of ship architecture. I'm saying that will be the right choice. We'll see. Alright, so our first fleet is all healed up. We'll send them out. Let's see. So we found a long-dead reptilian occupant from 800 years ago. He had many weapons on their person. Let's see, they're primitive, yet different.
Construction is complete.
But they were an alien to this world. Interesting, I guess. Oh, we'll find out.
I await your instructions.
the Old Republic cruiser. Let's see. As the team moves closer to the bridge, they've started seeing signs of boarding actions and large hull breaches, resulting from the old ship's last battle. The team hasn't been able to recognize the droid wrecks. They seem advanced, with integrated jetpacks, yet definitely not manufactured by the Old Republic or even the Sith. And we found a Jedi Holocron. Oh dear. Not really, oh dear, but still, interesting. That we have both a Sith Holocron and a Jedi Holocron. I suppose I could probably use both to boost up Pickle's Admiral here.
Undertaking. Long live the Ascendancy. Additional infrastructure is now operational.
I await your instructions.
Oh, duh. I need to send my science ship to go check out this planet, or this system, since we've cleared it of any of the enemies that we had. I never know what to do with these Raider craft. I'm gonna send it to its doom. Like, even in base Stellaris, most of the event spawned ships that show up, just put them into a separate fleet because you can't upgrade them. So it's like, once their hyperdrive or whatever gets behind, then they prove to be more of a hindrance to the fleet. Even if they may start ahead, in the end they end up just being a waste. So half the time I either disband them or, you know, send them to their doom, or just have that second fleet just follow my fleet around.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Alright, so that little bit has revealed a mangrove world that we could inhabit, although it wouldn't be very good.
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
I'll do slave processing, though I don't necessarily need it just yet. One thing I can't quite remember is if we have access to thrall worlds in this mod. I want to lean towards no, because I don't remember having access to it in my Empire playthrough.
I await your instructions.
But I will say I do like thrall worlds in base Stellaris. Because then you can just put all of your slaves on one world, and you don't have to, like, worry too much about, you know, if they have jobs or not. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I've supposed to have been playing this on fastest.
I await your instructions.
Construction.
Unfortunately, nothing too exciting on Oyakal here. Alright, so we're gonna go watch this guy go to his doom. Although his estimated arrival date is backwards. Okay, it's not just me. This ship is going... Oh, it's going slow because of the environmental effects, that's why. I was like, this ship is going very slow here. I guess that's one bad thing about being the Chiss, and which might give more credence to getting the Qua hypergates, is because of how slow our ships go out, you know, being in the unknown regions. Alright, we're gonna speed this up, because otherwise it's gonna take forever.
The fleet has been destroyed.
And there goes the little ship. Alright, now I can go back to kind of one of the things I wanted to do. I wanted to expand this fleet. But then I just noticed that I'm at 5k alloys. So we're gonna do the Asteroid Base instead.
Scanners have detected an anomaly.
So build megastructure, asteroid base for a cloud city that is 7,500. Checking here, well, we'll just activate details map mode.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
It looks like, yeah, we can build a cloud city over here. Anywhere closer? Seoral we can build a cloud city. So that might be something to do. Remain in keeping with our goal of
Scanners have detected
keeping most of our stuff all together. We found the abandoned separatist outpost. I think this leads to the battle droid stuff, which is pretty nice. So for the Relic Rails one, Torchbearer's notes have led us to an electrical substation, which was once served this maintenance yard. Their expedition broke an atmospheric seal on the facility. Few signs of decay. Found trace remnants from sentients of a different species. Torchbearer's expedition described this group as molluscoid technicians. Still preserved bodies huddled together for mutual protection. I don't know if this is a Star Wars related relic or if it's something from Base Stellaris. Based on the descriptions I'm seeing, I want to say it's from Base Stellaris, but I suppose we'll find out soon. Oh, the relic of a substation has surprised us with its complexity. We jump-started it using a portable phase generator, but the ensuing burst of activity caused parts of the millennia-old structure around us to collapse. Fortunately, our team had sufficient warning to find shelter. They emerged to find some areas now firmly closed off, but some new ones have opened up. Oh, I lost a Corvette to the space amoeba.
Found something of interest, Aristocrat.
Actually, I'm losing a few Corvettes here. We've taken out the larger amoeba, but it's the smaller ones that are doing the damage. Don't ask me how that works, but it's just how it's going. Alright, let's check the battle stats. So we lost 7 Corvettes. Okay, not too horrible. Ooh, look at all of those minerals we're finding here. 10 minerals in one place. That is impressive.
Our survey is finished.
Let's go for the better starship armor. Though, I'm trying to think what would be suitable for the Chiss specializations as far as shields and all of that go. Would Chiss shields regenerate fast, or would they just have more to them? Maybe I should go with more powerful shields, but less regeneration. And for the armor, do the basic armor and have them have decent evasion and all that. That's what I'm telling myself anyways. So I just clicked on this without even reading it. So for the Relic Rail's archaeological dig, our accidental remodeling of the dig site exposed a long distant rail tunnel, down which, according to control panels, a train lay, tucked away in sidings. Those same systems had applied various priority markers to the train, including a word we've identified as repository. Team was dispatched to get the train moving again, for rarely does a key artifact come to us in a form as large as this. The antique locomotive is an elegant enough piece of engineering in itself, but every one of the elaborately decorated cars behind it has proven to be a museum in its own right. Train may best be described as a roaming time capsule, ever ready to be moved out of harm's way. For 3,000 years, it has preserved the historical, cultural, and scientific records of an entire culture, whom we now called themselves Peeps. Records left by the railroad builders tell how this fervent band of molluscoids fled their technophobic homeland, seeking to better themselves through mechanical endeavors. They retreated to a secret and distant network of underground caves, la la la. Even with the charge bearer's own subsequent patchy findings, we can only speculate upon the tragic fate of both people. Further archaeological evidence has either been lost or gone unrecorded. All remains of the Peeps now are their tunnels, their records, and their trains. So the good news, although that's not permanent, for 144 months, we get 5% engineering and 2% society research, and 6 artifacts. And did we get 30 artifacts from that? Okay, so we are over the 50 artifacts that we need to get something really good. So let's make use of that. Traditions and relics. Look at the relics. So we got Secrets of the Qua, Celestial, Zepho, and Rakata. Let's go for the Qua and get the
Ascendancy
Hypergate.
technology continues to advance.
Also for shields, I think I said reinforced shields.
The latest in scientific research
so
is ready
Qua.
for field testing.
And then if we look at the situation log, there's the Secrets of the Qua for the Infinity Gates. It's going to take 55 months though, so I don't know if we want to do that just yet.
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
Oh, and we have another archaeological site. Temporary storehouse for the CIS.
On the way.
So we're uncovering. I think we're on a good track to uncover the stuff for it. I want to say most of the events that are in Fallen Republic, most of the archaeological sites, you're pretty much guaranteed to always get something from them.
I await your instructions.
I'm gonna upgrade the starport at Xyla so I can improve its trade hubs. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and do another foundry. And then the energy grid. And we'll put that up.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance. We have seen through a major undertaking. Long live the Ascendancy.
Alright, leader enhancement, selected lineages. That's nice because not just the leader level cap and the lifespan, but I want to say it also helps with authority. Authoritarian related ethics in your empire. So we're gonna go with that. And let's go for the Mega Mazers.
I await your instructions.
Grustrick here is a good place to set up another starport, so we'll work
The
on
latest
that.
in scientific research is ready for field testing.
And then we're gonna go with the regular armor plating so we
The
can
latest in
preserve
scientific research
our
is ready for
evasion.
field
And
testing.
I might look into trying to do better evasion on some of my larger ships. I think that sounds kind of like a Chiss way of doing things. Red Legion. That's an interesting name for a maybe it's based off the eyes. Yeah, between the supremacist faction and the militarist factions are the two ones that have the most support. The authoritarian is close by. Pacifists I kind of want to get rid of. Although I am benefiting from them, but not really. Because they don't have enough support to really be worth
Construction is
it.
complete.
Xenophile faction. I think those are the ones I want to try to really get rid of. Let's go for suppressing their faction. And if I look at Xenophiles, we expect around 3%. Empire has an active non-governing faction. How does that work? Bah.
Course approved.
Yeah, the one unfortunate thing, because I was looking at this after I did my last set of recording, which was on episode 2 of the series. And I had pretty much looked, and there's like almost no way to get rid of factions. Closest you can do is get rid of all the members of that faction. But even doing that is difficult. Alright, before I start to build stuff on this asteroid, I want to take a look here. Usually each asteroid base that you build has some manner of specialty. In this case, it's rare mineral seams, so minerals from jobs are plus 10%. Gonna go with a habitat district to do amenities and all that. And then I think we'll just do all mining districts for the others. And we're maxed out on credits. So let's buy some alloys. And, oh, I thought this was going to lead to battle droid stuff, but it actually led to Empress Tata's crown jewels.
On the way.
Potentially useful. Not ideal, though.
I await your instructions.
Alright, what are we going to have pop up here once we go venture over here to see what they have? Education Edict, we will restart that.
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
Maybe it's because these are nebulas. Yeah, nebulae block outside sensors. Okay, so that's why I can't actually see what are in these particular areas. But the mining stations should be easy to destroy.
Permission granted to land on platform 327.
I need more jobs here at Sposia. Well, we're making good money, probably because of some of the trade stuff that we're doing. So I guess go for the mining districts. Just max out mining districts here. And you know what? I'll add another trade market here as well, because that'll add 2 trade jobs. Our hyperfuel is maxed out. That's probably a good thing. Uh-oh, it's thinking. Okay, it's done. Done with its thinking. Let's continue upgrading our research labs here. Oh, and I kind of need more. I've already done residences. What should these do I get rid of here on Xyla? Probably the mining districts will replace with a habitat district, because we're probably going to need that.
Permission granted to land on
Meanwhile, over at Xyla, I'm gonna go... Oop, wrong building. I'm gonna go ahead and build a couple more heavy cruisers, I think.
Constructing.
I thought I sent my little fleet to move and attack, but apparently I either
The latest
misclicked
in
or something.
Scientific research is ready for field testing.
Megamasers 2 is done. ECM 1 to do evasion, yes.
On the way.
Because I want to try and make evasive ships and all that. Alright, so governing from Xyla. Happiness. Happiness is good.
Construction
Oh god.
complete.
Potentially Pickles guy could come to lead the whole place already. He's actually got some decent stuff. Building costs, reduction. Well, who did it end up being? Nope, it was someone else. Previously a scientist on Calabra. Well, what all just got messed up? Those guys completed some of their stuff, so send you out. You will go to that archaeological site. And you're just hanging around there.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
I am unsure where this person came from. They said they were a scientist on Calabra. Yeah, I'm just unsure.
On the way.
Ascendancy technology continues.
Oh, they were on this ship. So probably what happened, our last person was, I think, this person.
Construction.
Because they were a scientist, they pretty much just switched roles without causing, you know, an opening. I think I'm gonna go for the sensors. That will be useful for potentially finding any other people out here. Also, I should probably either upgrade the orbital shipyard or build a planetary shipyard. Since I've already built the asteroid base, planetary shipyard is 1500. You know what? I'm gonna do that.
Course approved.
I don't know if I should necessarily get rid of the orbital shipyard that's at Xyla. Only one dedicated shipyard per system. Oh shit. That means I would have to get rid of the orbital shipyard. Since we're kind of early on, I think I'm going to do that.
A classified project has finished at Astockra.
So as soon as we are done with these two cruisers,
Our
I'm gonna
surveys
get rid of them and go for the planetary shipyard at Xyla. In the short term, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but in the long term, I think it'll be useful. Especially if I do end up focusing more on the hypergates. Ooh, you do not want to go that way. So go this way, then this way, and there. I am really thinking about doing the research for those hypergates. It would be useful.
On the way.
Especially with how slow things are going when we travel. So you know what? I think I will. You... I'll just bring over here. So as soon as I finish the research on the Rise of the Empire era cruisers and queue up the next one, I think I'll start research for the Secrets of the Qua. Oh, 81 months now. Rebellious rumblings. Oh dear. Not our concern. It's not anywhere close to our system. I do wonder what's going on in the rest of the galaxy, if it's anything we should be concerned about. One bad thing with playing the Chiss, you can't see much of the rest of the galaxy. But I think that is going to be it here for today, so thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and don't forget, make sure that the bell icon is clicked so you're getting all the notifications for when I release a new video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.